He said to me, never be afraid, for I will see you through.
I didn't ask for riches.
He gave me wealth untold.
The moon, the stars, the sun,
The sky,
and gave me eyes to behold. I thank the Lord for everything, and I count my blessings each day. He came to me when I needed Him. I only had to pray, and He'll come to you if you ask Him to. It's only a prayer away. I asked the Lord to comfort me when things weren't going my way. He said to me, I will comfort you and lift your cares away. I asked the Lord to walk with me when darkness was all that I knew. He said to me, never be afraid, for I will see you through.
I didn't ask for riches. He gave me wealth untold.
The moon, the stars,
The sun, the sky,
and gave me eyes to behold. I thank the Lord and Lord each day. He came to me when I needed Him. I only had to pray. He'll come to you if you ask Him to. It's only a prayer away. If I had all the riches this world has to give, all the comfort that it brings, never needing anything, I could search the whole earth over far and wide, try to buy His precious love that was sent from God above. But it wouldn't be enough, no, it wouldn't be enough to buy one splinter of the tree that Jesus died on. And I couldn't pay the price for one single drop of blood that was shed for my salvation. If I had all the riches this world has to give, and I gave it all away, every penny to my name, to some beggar on life's dark and lonely streets, all this kindness found in me could not win eternity, and it wouldn't be enough, no, it wouldn't be enough to buy one splinter of the tree that Jesus died on. And I couldn't pay the price for one single drop of blood that was shed for my salvation. Climbing up the mountain, children, the Lord didn't come here for to stay.
brother, if I never more see you again, gonna meet you at the judgment day. Oh yes, I'm climbing up the mountain, children. Oh Lord, I didn't come here for to stay. Brother, if I never more see you again, gonna meet you at the judgment day. Moses went down into Egypt land. He told old Pharaoh that the good Lord sitting on his heavenly throne said, let my people go. Good Lord, let my people go. Daniel in the den of lions, he did begin to pray. Then the angel of the Lord locked the lion's jaw. That sure was a mighty day. Good Lord, sure was a mighty day. Children in the fiery furnace, they begin to pray. And the angel of the Lord put the fire out. That sure was a mighty day. Good Lord, sure was a mighty day. Climbing up the mountain, children. Oh Lord, I didn't come here for to stay. Brother, if I never more see you again, gonna meet you at the judgment day. Oh yes, I'm climbing up the mountain, children. Oh Lord, I didn't come here for to stay. Brother, if I never more see you again, gonna meet you at the judgment day. There's a church in the valley by the wildwood, no lovelier place in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the vale. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the vale. How sweet on a clear Sabbath morning to listen to the clear ringing bell. Its tones so sweetly are calling, oh, come to the church in the vale. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the vale. There close by the church in the valley lies one that I love so well. She sleeps, sweetly sleeps, 'neath the willows, disturb not her rest in the vale. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the vale. There close by the side of that loved one, 'neath the tree where the wildflowers bloom, when a farewell hymn shall be chanted, I shall rest by her side in the tomb. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the vale. Though the angry surges roll on my tempest-driven soul, I am peaceful, for I know wildly though the winds may blow, I've an anchor safe and sure, and in Christ I shall endure. And it holds my anchor, holds, blow your waters and ye gale, on my barks so small and frail, I shall never, never fail, for my anchor holds, my anchor holds. Troubles almost whelm the soul, griefs like billows o'er me roll, tempters seek to lure astray, storms obscure the light of day, but in Christ I can be bold. I've an anchor that shall hold, and it holds, my anchor holds. Blow your waters and ye so small and frail, I shall never, never fail, for my anchor it falls, my anchor holds.
Before we start the second half of our singing, that would be good to have a different student tell you about each different day of our tour to give you an idea of what we did or what we didn't do or what we did wrong and what we did right. You'll probably hear more of what we did wrong than what we did right because those are always the ones you seem to remember. So if they know their order, I'll just let them go ahead. We'll start with Wednesday. We left about 7 or 7:30 and I'll let them take it from there.
Okay, on Wednesday, we were supposed to leave at 7 o'clock, but the course director was late with the bus, so we didn't get started till 7:30. And on the way to Corey area school, all the freshman kids, all they talked about was, oh, I think I forgot my hairbrush, or, oh no, I forgot to tell my mom to do this or that. And they were really scared that night. And first of all, we sang at Corey area school around 2 o'clock. And then we went to see their school, and they showed us around. And we thought our school was little, but theirs is really little. And then we went to Valley View Mennonite Church, and they gave us dinner there, and we sang, and then we got shipped off.
Thursday we went to Niagara Falls, and as I looked out over the falls, it was the first time I'd been there, and as I looked out over them, I saw how great they were, and I saw God's greatness in them. And after that, we went up to, I guess it was Quebec. Is that what it was? Quebec, yeah. And no, I'm talking about, we were in Canada. And we went to the wax museums up there and saw a bunch of wax. And then we went to, what center? Anyways, we went to some church.
Clarence Center, New York.
Clarence Center, and I got to stay with the pastor's son that's the pastor here. And we had lots of fun that night. That's about it.
On Friday, we went to this Christian school we sang at, and it was really cool. They had a competition in the nighttime at about 7:30 or 8 or something like that. And we were trying to get Dick Bo up there. He says, they had this competition for headstand, and he says, he's sitting back in the audience, he's there, I can smoke all them babies off in headstand competition. And so we said, well, why don't you go out and do it? And he says, no, and he said, you're going to have to carry me out. So me and Mr. Horst and a couple other people took him out limb by limb, stuck him up on the mat, and then he had 10 seconds to get up in a headstand. And when they were counting down 10, 9, and by 9, he was up in the headstand. He was standing up there. And he's only up there for about a minute, and then he fell down. And then he came back, and his eyes were all red, and his face was all red, and he didn't even do anything. And Tina Boddicker, where's she? Okay, she won the headstand competition. She stayed up for, how long did you stay up? Well, she stayed up about 10 times as long as Dick Bo did. But he kept saying, I smoke them babies off, And then we had Brian Folk. He won the junior high free throw with a basketball. And Oh yeah, Bruno won in checkers. And that's about it. Then we went home. What? What? Oh yeah, we had a. It wasn't ours that won. We made a pyramid. They had this pyramid competition, and we went to see who could go the highest. We went the highest, and Gail was to thank for most of it because she was brave enough to get up on the top. That's about all we did then. Wasn't it? What? Dan what? Oh, yeah! Dan Rao was in the pie eating competition, and it was, coconut cream. And he had it all over his face and up his nose and spitting it out all over the place. But he didn't win that. That's about it.
Well, I have a few things to clear up here. At first, they had to drag me out because I still think I could have done it because it was under certain conditions which I couldn't win the competition because they made me stand straight up, which was not my style of standing on my head. And I also had too many clothes on. That night, in the bedroom, I did break everyone's record. I timed it. Ricky Kuntz will tell you I stood on my head for, 6 minutes, I guess. Well, anyhow, okay, it was a Saturday morning. We got up and we left from Syracuse, and we went to Allensville Mennonite Church, and we had supper there and all, and we sang, had a program. Well, on the bus, in the back, we made up a lot of jokes. They were pretty good, I guess, and some people didn't appreciate them, some people. Most of us liked them. So, at this time, I'm going to share one with you. Okay, be ready for this. Okay. Why were Beethoven's hands wet when he finished playing the piano? Your time's up. Okay. Because he was playing in the key of C. You get it?
And that was probably the best one out of about 50.
And then today, we started out around 7:30 to come here. No, we went to Martinsburg this morning, and we went there and had a program. And we ate lunch there, and we started out for here around 1:32, something like that. And then we got here around, we had to start out around 2 because we got here at 3. And then I slept. I don't know what they did. I don't know. I was lost. They found me after supper. And then we're here tonight. Thank God.
Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing, praise
before we go on, we have one special thing we want to do yet, and Darlene, or better known as Bird, asked if she could do it, and I decided she could, since I think she's probably the best equipped to do it. She spent a fair amount of time on tour sick, and if there's anything that is not fun, it's being sick on choir tour. You sit in the bus, or you sit in the back of the church, and everybody else has a good time, and somehow we're sorry, but we forget that you're sick. And it's very lonely, and she needed somebody to take care of her a lot of the time, and so she's going to tell you a little bit about them.
I'd like for Mr. and Mrs. Markley to come up here. They were our chaperones as we were on tour. We got this money all together for you.
I don't know what to say, the wife and I. We sure enjoyed going along with the choir, and by the end of our tour, coming into the night, I believe I know most of the kids by their first name now, which was quite an accomplishment for me. And as the good Lord has taken care of us and watched over us and given me a job to go to and provided me with a vacation that I could take at this time and be able to go with the choir, I find it hard to accept this. So I would like to turn it over to Kurt and ask him to use it for the school in some way, whether it's in their new building program or whatever it may be.
Shucks, I thought I'd gotten out of taking all that Canadian money to the bank, and now I have to.
I want Jesus to walk with me. I want Jesus to walk with me, all along my pilgrim journey. Oh Lord, I want Jesus to walk with me.
In my trouble,
Walk with me,
Lord, walk with me.
to walk with me.
In my trouble,
Walk with me,
Lord, walk with me.
to walk with me.
When my heart is almost gone, oh Lord, I want Jesus
To walk with me,
to walk with me.
walk with me. In my troubles, Lord, walk with me. In my troubles, Lord, walk with me. When my heart is filled with sorrow, oh Lord, I want Jesus to walk with me. Walk with me.